Hey, welcome back everyone. Thanks for watching another one of my videos. Today I'm going to be doing a test ride of just the dual 500 watt bike I did a couple other videos on. But today I want to just, I'm going to try taking a ride. I have some woods down not too far away. It's actually about 8 miles away. I'm going to take it through the woods, cross some creeks, see how it does with the dual motors. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to compare this to the higher powered fat tire bikes, the dual motor, because I've been thinking about when hunting season comes around, getting something that I can ride back into the woods, quiet, get off of. But I always wondered how they actually do in the woods. And a lot of the videos I'm seeing are all paths and roads. So today I'm gonna go from where I'm at now. I already rode about 1.5 miles. Like I said, I probably got about 8 miles to get to the woods, and then I'm gonna go all the way through. There's, like I said, there's a creek crossing, probably about 1.5 feet, 2 foot deep. You got some hills to climb coming out the other side. See how this thing does with the 2-inch tires, and then, like I said, try to do it again, the same video on a fat tire. See how they do with the fatter tires. And like, once again, this video is not about this bike. It's just because I have the dual motors. They're the 500 watt geared hubs. Just seeing how it does. Definitely, as you can see by the bike, it's not going for looks on the review. So let me get set up here. We're gonna get on the bike and get started riding. Okay, here we are. I just stopped on the canal path, so I'm gonna get going again. Gonna get on the road up here, do some road riding, and then probably got about 2 miles where I'm gonna enter the woods at. Actually, it'll be a field under some power lines, and then head into the woods from there. So let's get going. Yeah, like again, I said, this is just to see. This, I think they have, they're either 1.95 or 2-inch wide tire, so we'll see how it does. I know there's going to be some mud, especially this time of year. A little bit of mud. So when I'm not riding e-bikes, I do a lot of, got some dual sport dirt bikes, so I ride a lot. So I know these trails pretty good. So I know they can be muddy, especially this time of year. That's what I'm hoping for the test. I mean, this one, like I said, again, it has the 500 watt geared hubs. Right now I'm running a 52 volt battery. I'll let you know if I have to put my feet down anywhere. That's the goal. Like when I'm crossing the water, that's why I only wore sneakers today. I don't have my boots on, but I want to know, like if I'm going hunting, I want to try to get across the water or whatever I need to do quietly. Or just when I want to get out. I like going off of trails in the woods. Go through this. Well, that's no problem. Oh, it's a little slick. The only reason I might have to put my feet down here is if I start sliding in the grooves. And it pulls through there, no problem though. Oh yeah, I'm getting muddy on this one. It's almost too much torque. The front wheel was starting to spin. And this might be easier than I thought. Like I said, I never tried it with just the rear wheel, but I don't think some of the spots where you have to climb up out of the water, where you have an incline, I don't think the single geared hub is gonna get you up it, and you're gonna be walking it. That's what I'm looking for, something that has the torque that can get you going. These geared hubs, they're great. Even these 500s, keep contemplating getting the 750s, but haven't brought myself to it yet. All right, I'm gonna cross right up here. And then we got some sand too. So now the skinny tires on here, I'm sure they're gonna sink into the sand, so it might be a little bit of a challenge, because even on the dirt bike, I had to keep moving to get through that sand pit. So here we go. Let me see, good camera angle. Yeah. All right. Turn the shifter down. I pulled through. Oh, this is a little chopped up since last time I was back here. Plowing over all that shit though. All right, here we go. Now we got an uphill. I'm sure the fat tire would have been a little bit more balanced. Yeah, it pulled me up the hill. Whew. It was definitely a little rough getting through the water, but it made it. It was more just spinning and sliding a little bit. Let's try some of the trails now. If you're wondering about trail riding. Oh. Here's a track I ride on the dirt bikes here. In this next portion, it's like 2 minutes. I had to turn the volume down. I didn't realize the microphone that was in my spare microphone in my trunk bag opened up. And I was getting a lot of rattling sound, and the motor noise was traveling up into the bag. So it's only about 2 minutes. I turned the volume down because it's hard to listen to that. But basically I'm just going through the couple of muddy sections. Wasn't talking much. So right at the end of this is when I get off, take a break, and I guess I must have closed the microphone container back up. So if you're wondering why the volume got turned down that short portion, that is why. Thanks for watching. drive is great. Think about doing it. There you go. I hope this video helps if you're planning on looking for something for getting in the woods. You could even get, I think on this regular 26-inch rim, I think they're like 2 1/4 inch wide would probably even help a little bit. Oh man, sorry, mud in my mouth. I mean, even let's go right through these ruts. Ready? Pulling right through that. Look at the mud. Tires are all caked up. I'm not going to go through that hole. If I was just trying to get back here for hunting, I wouldn't have to do that. Let's try to clean these tires off. Hour 52-volt battery right now. Whew. I gotta stand up. Set this somewhere so it's not going to sink into the mud. Whew. So there you go. You can definitely see it's caked with mud. But I'm really impressed how well it made it through. And like I said, they're just the 500 watt geared hubs. It is a 52 volt battery, but when I run the 48 volt battery, I don't really notice that much difference. A little bit. It's really more of I don't see that voltage lag when it starts hitting the 48 volt battery starts getting on the lower side, like down around 44, 45, 46. Even when it's hitting 48, because when it's charged at 52, you can feel it real snappy and torquey, and then you feel it dying down. With the 52, I still notice that difference when I start riding. I mean, it's charged at 58 volts, but you can definitely still feel it fading a little bit because the voltage is dropping. You're going to get a little voltage fade, but it definitely just lasts a lot better. It's still, even on the ride home, like I said, I rode about 9 miles to get here. I'm going to go through all this mud. I'm going to work my way back out. And it'll still have the power to cruise down the canal path at 30 getting back. So that's what I mean. Like if I wanted to load up my gear and go hunting from home, this is what the test was all about. And like I said, my next one, hopefully I'm going to be doing this on a fat tire bike. You know, something, see how they compare with the suspension to fat tires. And you know, they advertise them as 4,000 watts and 3,000 watts. I want to see, I mean, technically it should be pulling through all that, even no problem. It should be pulling through like a dirt bike. So that's going to be my test. That's why I want to do this video today. So I'm going to pause it here. When I get on, I'll get you back on. I'll pick back up when I'm heading back out of the woods here, so you can get another view of going across the creek and see if I can make it across without dropping my feet in the water. Okay, here we go. Get started here again. So right up over this hill is going to be the creek. I had to stop. I heard my straps must have popped off with the battery hold down. Actually, here's a little more sand coming out this way. Don't mind that squeaking. There's dirt on the rims. Oh, man. As you can see, that it climbed right up that hill. Oh, here we go. Clear out my eye a little bit. I got glasses on. Dirt just got underneath. All right. So let's see. Now this is going to be coming off the hill around the turn with some sand there. So let's see what happens here. Got through. And I'm letting off too. If I would have stayed on it, probably would have went through a little easier. That was through the soft sand. Up the hill. Man, no problem. And these big e-bike companies, if you watch this, you know, Filato, Pucky Puppy, and let me turn around. There's some people walking up there. I'll go out this way. Anyway, Ape. It's anyone's that are advertising that. Yeah, I want to see some videos off-road like this. And I got other areas I can go that has hill climbs. A lot more mud. I could definitely even go nice and steady through the mud. I was actually hitting the throttle pretty hard to see what kind of torque I had on the wheels still when they were bogged down, and they got spinning. Definitely got spinning. Turn around here. I keep thinking about doing the 750 watt Bafang geared hubs and see what kind of torque, but so far I've had after I went to like the 48 and 52 in the dual motor, I haven't even felt like I needed that extra torque. The thing takes off pretty quick. I mean, as you can see when I was on the road, I can get up to 32 pretty fast. It tops out at 32, but that's just the RPMs of the motor. Let me pause here for a minute. Let the people walk and get out of the way. All right, here we go. We're gonna work our way out. Camera angle you can see. All right, here we go. And this is all throttle when I'm in the woods here. Go around it a little bit here. Down in there. This is nice and smooth here. I really wanted to get these things kind of going before the winter. We had plenty of snow here. I wanted to build something to get out and still ride down the canal path in the snowstorms. That's where I figured the fat tires. I tried this the one time, but it was starting to already freeze over. So when it was like that, it was hard. It was just breaking through, and it's hard to control yourself. It had the torque, was pulling through it, but it's just hard to control. Oh. Gotta watch the bumps sneak up on you. Clean off these wheels. All right, let me take a break here. I think I jolted the battery loose again before I get on the road. Okay, we're gonna get it back on the road. I'll film some getting back down to the trails. I think that was enough mud. If you want to see more, definitely leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll go find some larger wood sections. I'll edit out my language. All right, here we are. We're gonna enter back on the canal path. I gotta check everything after that big hill hole. I'm gonna stop right up here. All right, I think I'm going to end the video here for today. The goal of this video is just off-road. I don't want to load it up with all the same type of riding I've been doing and all that, so I'm going to pack it up. So yeah, I mean, if you're thinking about it, a dual motor, if you're thinking about building like a hunting bike, definitely doing a dual motor. There's some brands that you can find the Y adapter for, but like I said in the other videos I had, if you're interested in that or any questions, please leave me a comment. But setting up the Y adapter, I mean, I've been finding myself, I had to make them myself. I can't find the proper ones for the e-biking kits I had. But when I get these Bafang kits this week, I'm going to be doing the same thing. So I'll be doing a video from start with the Bafangs. I'm going to be doing building the bike with the Bafang kit, Then I'll be doing one where I'm adding the front motor to it and then wiring in the harness to do a Y adapter. So yeah, if you're thinking about it, please leave comments or let me know. But thanks for watching. Have a good one.